Are you thinking about moving to Japan? Are you feeling a little overwhelmed with all the information out there and not sure which is the right city for you? There are a lot of gorgeous and fun cities all around Japan and have a lot to offer. Here in this video, let me break down the 10 best cities to live in Japan and why you might want to consider one of them as your future home. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe and press the bell notification for videos all about living in Japan, moving to Japan, Japan travel, and a lot more. Okay, first up on the list, we've got Yokohama. Not only is Yokohama one of the most popular day trip spots for people living in the Kanto region, it is also a popular city for people to live in. Yokohama is the 12th biggest city in Japan. There are a lot of attractions in the area like museums, shopping malls, amusement parks, Chinatown, and other historical and cultural sites. One area in particular that's popular for people to visit is Minato Mirai with its famous red brick warehouse, amusement park, multiple shopping malls, and bay views. But besides Minato Mirai, there are also neighboring areas and quiet residential places nearby. With Yokohama Station being one of the busiest in the whole entire world, there are many train lines that are available to you. It gives you easy access into the neighboring areas in Tokyo, Saitama, and Chiba. Even within Yokohama itself, there are a lot of schools, offices, and different companies. A lot of international and domestic companies have offices in Yokohama, and with many districts in the area developing in the recent years, it's definitely one of the best cities to live in Japan. Next city you should consider is Sapporo. Sapporo is another fantastic city to live in Japan. It has attracted a lot of people to live here because it's easy to feel the distinct Japanese seasons and you can indulge yourself in the seasonal beauties. From cherry blossom viewing in spring, seasonal flowers and fruit picking in summer, autumn leaves and fruits in autumn, to skiing and snowboarding in winter, you can experience them all in this area. Sapporo is the largest city in Hokkaido with many corporate offices and commercial facilities. But besides it being a commercial hotspot, it also has 2,741 city parks, and that makes Sapporo the city with the most city parks in all of Japan. The most famous park is Odori Park, which stretches from east to west in the center of Sapporo. This park has lawns, trees, and beautiful flower beds and fountains. It's an oasis in the city that gets a lot of visitors on a regular basis. Besides nature, there are also a lot of different events happening throughout the year, throughout the different season, celebrating the gorgeous nature around. From Sapporo, you can also easily get to other beautiful places of Hokkaido like Otaru, Noboribetsu, Hakodate, Furano, and Niseko. Sapporo is also known for their incredible gourmet food like seafood, sashimi, miso ramen, and soup curry. If you enjoy good food as well as nature, you will definitely find your place here in Sapporo. Next up on the list, we've got Minato in Tokyo. Minato is a district in Tokyo and is known as the place with a sense of luxury in the city. Some popular places in Minato include Roppongi, Akasaka, Shinagawa, Odaiba, and Shirokane. Minato Ward is one of Japan's leading business districts with about 35,000 business establishments. This area is also full of embassies and international companies, so there are different support systems for foreigners here. Minato Ward is also home to a lot of celebrities. There are all kinds of luxury brands, restaurants, and shops in the area. Located in central Tokyo, it also has great access to different parts of town. The average annual income of the residents here is also the highest in all of Japan. Another great place that's also in Tokyo is Setagaya. Setagaya Ward in Tokyo is a popular city, especially for young families with children. Compared to other cities, it's also more popular for women to live because of its security. In Setagaya, there are a lot of popular areas like Futako Tamagawa, Sangenjaya, Seijo Gakuen, and Shimokitazawa. These are all fashionable areas full of personalities and each bring different things to the table. A lot of these places have gone through developments in the recent years, and you can find new facilities and buildings in these areas. Since these areas have been gaining a lot of popularity lately, local restaurants and bars are also getting more visitors, along with new malls, entertainment facilities, and stores being built. Setagaya is convenient and you don't have to travel far to be able to find the entertainment that you want. The access here is also very convenient. There are multiple lines connecting from here to the city center, like Keio Main Line, Keio Inokashira Line, Odakyu Line, and Tokyo Den-toshi Line, making it a convenient area for commuting to school or work. When thinking about living in Tokyo, Setagaya Ward may be the place where you can live your ideal life. Then we've got Fukuoka. Fukuoka City is the center of business in the Kyushu region. With an average commuting time of 29 minutes, you can live close to work and your home. Being one of the biggest cities in Japan, Fukuoka offers downtown areas like Tenjin and Hakata to satisfy your needs. Even being one of the biggest cities, Fukuoka has a lot of gorgeous nature with a mix of ocean and mountains. With more and more companies and startups opening up here, different facilities and support systems are also being built. The neighboring cities of Fukuoka have a lot to offer too, like Beppu with its beautiful and famous onsen, Dazaifu with its famous shrine, Yanagawa with the canals throughout the city, and a lot more. One of the best parts of Fukuoka City is the delicious food that would never let you down. Prices tend to be quite cheap here as well. There's a huge food store culture that you can't find in any other cities in Japan. Fukuoka City has a good balance of nature while maintaining the convenience of having the city close to your home. It is one of the most popular places for people to move to with a great living environment. Okay, then we've got Osaka. There's no doubt that Osaka is one of the biggest cities in Japan. The city of Osaka has well-developed transportation in north, south, east, and west, and is characterized by its convenience. Osaka has Kyoto and Nara nearby, which are also very popular among tourists. With easy access to entertainment, shopping, and business, Osaka is in the center of the action. The social dynamic you feel in Osaka is unmatchable to any other prefecture. With the extroverted locals running the stores of Japan's street food capital, it's impossible not to have a good time in the city. Osaka is home to a lot of corporate companies and offices, making it a popular place for foreigners to live and work in. The personality of Osaka is quite open, and they create a friendly dynamic for anyone to join in with the fun. Another great city to consider living in is Nagoya. Nagoya is located between Osaka and Tokyo. Although it's not as big or popular as these other cities that I've mentioned, there has been a lot of development in the city lately. Nagoya offers a lot of convenience and entertainment. Since it's not one of the biggest cities of Japan, the cost of living also tends to be lower. There's also a foreign community here, along with international schools and support. Besides the city side of Nagoya, there are different cultural and historical sites that are well known, like Nagoya Castle and Atsuta Shrine. There are also local museums here for you to get in touch with the culture. What is best for each person is different, but I hope that this is able to help you narrow down your options and give you some ideas as to which city to live in Japan. Before you decide to move, it's always a good idea to check out the city first and stay for a while. If you don't end up liking the city, you can always move and look for other opportunities. If you want to find out more about how to move to Japan, make sure to check out this video right over here. We've got more videos about moving to Japan, living in Japan, Japanese culture, and so much more coming your way, so make sure to subscribe and press the bell notification. Thank you so much for staying with me and watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.